64% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. What up, guys? I'm back with another video. Listen, if you're watching for the first time and you make it to the end of this video, if you get any value, definitely hit that like button for me. We're trying to grow the channel, but in order to do that, I need you guys' support by hitting that like button so we can get this content out to more viewers. Also, consider subscribing to the channel. So today we're going to talk about it, guys. Are truck drivers living paycheck to paycheck? Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 things that I do to help me avoid becoming a part of that 64%. There's over 330 million Americans in this country. I'm willing to bet that there are truck drivers in that 64% that are living paycheck to paycheck. But if you guys do these things that I'm going to be talking about today, some of you are probably already doing some of these things. I guarantee you it will help you as much as it has helped me. Now, these 5 things aren't going to be in any specific order, but I want you guys to stick around to number 5 because in my opinion, that's probably the most important thing that you guys need to do. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into it. Number 1, you need to create an unexpected expense fund. A lot of people like to call it an emergency fund. I call it an unexpected expense fund. And all that is you saving money, putting it to the side somewhere that you have access to this money whenever you need it for unexpected expenses. Tire blowout or some type of vehicle repair. Maybe you have some unexpected maintenance that you have to do at your home. You know, AC go out or some plumbing, whatever that unexpected expense is. Hospital bill, you have an injury, you have to go to emergency room, you got to pay your co-pays, or maybe you have some other out-of-pocket expenses that you wasn't expecting. That's what that account is for. So number 1, create an unexpected expense account so you're not caught off guard when some of these things occur, because unexpected things happen all the time. I think we all know that. So let's be prepared for it. Number 2, invest. Guys, I know we always talking about making money, but if you're just making money and you're not putting your money to work, you're doing it all wrong. Most of us work hard for our money. We have to turn that around and let our money work hard for us. And the only way to do that is by investing. I don't care what asset class you invest in, whether it's stocks, ETFs, mutual funds, index funds, gold, right? Commodities, silver, CDs. You want to put your money to work for you. You don't want to just save. You want your money to multiply. And in order to do that, you have to invest your money. Remember this, profits are better than wages. Wages make you a living, profits make you a fortune. So if you're on that W-2 job like most of us are, and you're getting paid whatever frequency you get paid, whether it's weekly or bi-weekly, if you're getting those paychecks and you're just putting it in the bank, you're doing yourself a disservice. Allocate a portion of your paycheck on a regular basis to some type of investment to give yourself a better opportunity to grow your money. And this is actually separate from your retirement account. Most of us that are working W-2 jobs, we probably have a 401k. Some of us have pensions. That's fine. I'm talking about a separate account where you're saving money and you're also investing money, right? You want to get this passive income coming in. That investing piece, very, very, very important. Number 3, pay off debt. Listen, if you got high interest credit cards, if you got high interest loans, personal loans, signature loans, whatever the case may be, you want to pay off that debt as soon as possible. I don't care if you're using the avalanche method to pay off debt or you're using the snowball method. If you don't know what that is, definitely just check out Dave Ramsey. It's a lot of videos on YouTube. You can check that out. It go more into detail. But whatever approach that you take to pay off that debt, we got to get that debt to income ratio down so we can have more money to save and invest. And just to double back and go back to that first one, that money that you're saving for unexpected expenses, I would personally put that money in maybe a high yield savings account. There are a lot of them out there that you can find online. You got Lending Club, you got Ally Bank, you got Citibank, you got some others out there that have a pretty good APY. I'm getting 4.5% on my high yield savings account with Lending Club. Pretty good one. You just have to make sure you read the fine print. Some of these banks have initial fees in order for you to open an account with them. So definitely check that out. Some of them have 0 fees. Putting that money in a high yield savings account I think it's a pretty good idea, particularly when you look at the inflation rate right now is around 3%. So if you're getting 5% or 4.5% on your entire balance, you're doing a little bit better than the inflation rate. So keep that in mind when you're creating that unexpected expense account. So number 4, spend less than you can afford. There's a lot of temptation out there when it comes to buying the shiny objects, whether it's a car, whether it's a toy like, a motorcycle or a boat or whatever the case may be, whatever you guys enjoy doing in your leisure time. Listen, if you want to maximize the amount of money you're able to save, you want to avoid spending money on wants and saving your money and investing your money. You can get those things later, right? We call that delayed gratification. Get focused on saving and investing. Understand what your financial goals are. Worry about buying the shiny objects later on down the road when you can really afford those things and you can really enjoy them. You got to make that distinction between needs and wants. Oftentimes we want a lot of stuff that we don't particularly need. So if you made it this far in the video, definitely hit that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. We're down to the last one. Number 5 is education. All right. Financial literacy, getting the knowledge that's going to help you and equip you to manage your money and your finances a little bit better. All right. So read books on finances. As a matter of fact, I got 2 books right here that I've purchased over the last couple months. This book right here, really good book, The Richest Man in Babylon. If you've read this book before, definitely put it in the comment section. This book is a very short book. I think it's a little less than 100 pages. I like short books, something I can read pretty quickly, and this was a good book. Now it does have some language in here that's pretty old. I think this book is almost 100 years old, not the book but the writing, right? But it has some very basic principles to investing, saving money. It talks about risk and reward and all those sorts of things. It's a very good read. I suggest you check that out. Here's another one, The Psychology of Money. I'm probably on my 4th or 5th chapter in this book, but read all the books, man. Get all the knowledge that you can. YouTube is another great resource that you can go to find out information about money, to find out information about investing. If you have no idea how to invest, how to open a brokerage account, it's very, very, very easy. Anybody can do it, but you have to get the knowledge first. All right. Get the information, get educated, consume as much information as you can wherever you are. Even when you're traveling in your automobile, turn your automobile into a mobile classroom. That's what I do. So I'm constantly feeding my brain information so I can be educated on different things that can help me maximize my earning potential. I personally want to get to a point to where I have financial independence, financial freedom. All right, one more thing before I get out of here. I want to give you guys a bonus tip. This is a phrase that I'm sure all of us have heard before, and that is health is wealth. Listen, guys, truer words have never been spoken. There's nothing more important than your health. You can save all the money in the world. If you're not healthy, if you're lying up in some hospital bed and you're ill and sick and can't move around, none of that matters. You got to take care of this. The worst thing in the world would be to get to retirement after working so hard, being disciplined with your finances, saving up a lot of money just to get to retirement age and be sick and ill and laying up in a hospital bed. Some people don't do well because they don't feel well. So we want to make sure that we're taking care of our bodies. And that also includes mental health. All right. Mental illness is a real thing. So let's take care of ourselves, guys. All right. All right, guys. So let me know in the comments, what are you doing to help you not be a part of that 64%? Just drop it in the comments. I'm curious to know. I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Until the next video, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.